Now that we're fully warmed up, we're going to start with squats, adding a lateral leg raise. Keep your weight in your heels and squat down, bringing your hips as low as you can go. The goal is to get your hips to the same height as your knees without rounding your back. Don't be discouraged if this is difficult. Only go down as far as you feel comfortable. This will get better as you do it more over time. Once you reach the bottom of your squat, I want you to drive up through your heels, squeeze your glutes at the top of the movement, then lean to one side and bring your opposite leg up as high as you can. Hold for 1 second at the top, and then lower your leg to the starting position. Perform 2 sets of 25 reps each side. If you're having trouble balancing, you can keep both feet on the ground for the entire duration of the exercise. And if you're finding this exercise to be too easy, be sure you aren't leaning too far to either side. Hips are one of the best exercises for your glutes. Start with your feet about a half foot from your hips and lie on your back. Press through your heels and bring your hips up so you're making a straight line from your knee, your hip, down to your shoulder. Try to hold for 1 moment at the top and then lower your hips until your lower back touches the ground. Try 3 sets of 20 reps. If you want to make this exercise harder, you can try performing reps 1 leg at a time or by raising your arms up above your head. Additionally, you can add weight or increase the range of motion by doing this exercise off of a bench. Place your upper back on the bench and then drive through your heels to create a straight line from your shoulders to your hips. At the top of your exercise, your knee should be making a 90-degree angle. You can use a barbell or kettlebell for this exercise. Keep 3 sets to 20 reps each leg if you want to do this 1 leg at a time, or switch to 3 sets of 15 reps if you want to add weight. We did lunges in the warm-up, but they're also great for the main workout as well. For these main sets, we're going to be aiming for 3 sets of 15 reps each leg. And if you want to add weight, you can do this by either adding in dumbbells, a kettlebell, barbell, or do these in a Smith machine. But you'll still want to set up so that your knee is above the laces of your shoe and that you're bringing your back knee down towards the ground as low as you can. As you drive up, keep that knee above your ankle and squeeze your quad up at the top of the moment for 1 second and then head back down into the lunge. Our fourth exercise is dumbbell deadlifts. This exercise is similar to squatting, but instead of dropping your hips, keep your hips up relatively high so you can get a good stretch in your hamstrings and glutes. You want to focus on keeping your back as flat as possible during this motion. Use dumbbells and keep them as close as you can to your body. They should be pretty much touching your shins throughout the entire motion. Reach down with the dumbbells about halfway down your shins, and then drive up through your heels and stand up nice and tall. Squeezing your glutes at the top of the motion, repeat the exercise for 10 reps. If you don't have access to dumbbells or are worried about your back, you can try doing this without adding any weight for 20 reps. Make sure you squeeze up at the top of the motion and stretch on the way down. As you're doing this exercise, it's important to keep your back nice and flat, so be careful that you aren't rounding out your upper back or your lower back throughout the motion. It's important to keep your back flat throughout this motion. We're going to demonstrate real quick what it would look like if you rounded out your upper back. You want to avoid rounding out your upper back or your lower back at all throughout the motion.